Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Live Debt Free. Today I've got a special guest,
Janine Roach.
She's my sister, in case you guys didn't know, and I know her now for at least 42 years.
Unfortunately or fortunately?
Won't speak about that right now.
Yeah.
But we're actually coming to you from the lovely island of
Zanzibar.
Yeah. We didn't come here by choice. We actually, as you guys know, my mum's been struggling a while with cancer, and unfortunately she didn't make it through, so we went back to South Africa to send her off, and we had to come back here to ensure we could return back to Dubai.
Home safely, so 14-day forced quarantine in Zanzibar.
With your sister it's not advisable, but here we are. So I thought I'd take the opportunity to get another program in. I know it's been a while since I filmed. So today we're not going to really talk about anything specific like the area of debt or anything like that, but I'd rather wanted to do sort of a testimonial type feel, because of the many years that I've known Janine,
42 like he mentioned,
I've never really seen her apply, or we've never really spoken about the area of finances up until recently, when she actually came to do a course, the Live Debt Free workshop. So I just wanted to perhaps touch base with her to see where she was before that, her ideas and her thought process towards finance. And then I know it's been a few months now, and just to see where she's at now. So where were you before, and what did you think about money in general?
Money was always, all my life, easy come, easy go. It comes in, it goes, and that's how it is. And Julian is the more methodical, logistic part of, the relationship here, and he's the planner. So he had his first Live Debt Free seminar, which I attended, was last July, I think probably mid-July. And you go into these things with, expectations of, okay, right, I'm going to hear the same thing I've heard before, and da-da-da-da-da. But for the first time in my life, I've actually applied what I've learned. It just came across too straightforward and easy not to apply. So I took everything I've heard and learned in the seminar home, and I thought, okay, how can I do this? And I thought, let me start by just trying to look at what I spend a month, and from there thinking about what could I put aside a month.
So can I say that before this, were you really budgeting?
No, I thought I was, and I think we all think we are, until you actually sit down and you go, right, that's what's going out, and that's what's, and then I put everything to paper, and then I really saw there is room for savings.
So this actually gave you a very good understanding of what a budget is, the advantages of a budget, and then how you can better improve and sort of try to reach certain goals. Is that right?
Yep, and I didn't think of, a long-term goal, but I thought if I can just start with X amount every month, and if I could commit to that X amount. And in the past, I've thought many times, let me try and start saving, but it's never happened in my 42 years because I never did it with the discipline that Julian said. Like anything else, it's got to take discipline, and it's got to take regular work. So I thought, better late than never. And I started, I did the seminar in July, and I started not the end of August, September, with my savings. And I thought, you know what, let me start with a small amount of 1,000 to 1,500 dirhams. And I managed to do that every month. And by December, I think I saw him again at Christmas. We all caught up as a family, and that was the first time I was like, I have actually got savings in the bank for the first time in a long time.
Which is absolutely amazing, because, like I say, as long as I've known Janine, I don't recall her ever having had savings. I mean, when I did ask her, she's like, I live for today, I live for the moment. But I think now it really makes me proud to see that she's actually making huge steps in advance towards her future and the goals. And of course now I think you must realize that it makes such a difference in life when you have that buffer between you and life, right?
Unbelievable, because while I was saving, not sure why I'm saving, I didn't have a reason or a goal in mind, but I thought, let me just put away, you know, that rainy day that people talk about, that you hear about. And that rainy day came, you know, not so long ago. We had to immediately rush home. We had to immediately stay there for X amount of days, a longer period than usual. From there, our plan was to return back home to Dubai. We couldn't, so we had to reroute through Zanzibar. 14 days unchosen vacation in Zanzibar. But all of this would have been such a stress or so much anxiety if I hadn't had those savings ready and just, you know, for this. So that took so much stress out of the equation of the whole situation, and I'm so thankful that I've had that. Otherwise I'd be like, oh my gosh, I'm dipping into credit, I'm dipping into debt, and I've just come out of debt. So it's, you know, it's very comforting and a relief to know that I'm here only spending what is there.
And I just like to add or emphasize that she's saying this without me forcing her to. This was just a random question. I didn't know what she was going to answer, actually. I was a bit worried.
This is actually, you didn't even tell me what you're going to ask.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So it's amazing to know that, you know, she had a bit of debt, she's out of debt, and she's saving, and all within a few months. And, you know, if Janine can do it,
anyone can do it. And you know what it is? It almost becomes addictive a little bit, like anything else. If you do it often enough, like, so by January, I didn't realize how much I managed to save. And then I managed to put another big chunk in there. And I was like, ooh, in this short period of time, I've managed to save this much. Let me try and up my monthly savings, you know, and then let's see how much I can go from there. And it's quite cool too.
So it's really encouraging. Like I say, anyone can do this. It just takes a bit of discipline. It's like working out as well.
Yeah.
And I just like to add that Janine is actually a multiple owner of small businesses.
I'm a small business. Yeah. So little small fitness exercise club that I own.
What's it called?
Grit DXB. Little small t-shirt business that I own. The 3BB. And
Personal training
as well. But it's been, you know, like Julian said, money has never been, and saving has never been a priority of mine. When I had my son, Nathaniel, who is now 11 years old, that's the only thing that mattered. Whether I go with or without, it never mattered to me. I don't care if I die with 100 dirhams in the bank or nothing in the bank or 2 million in the bank, I do not care. But just that security of just taking stress out the equation makes life that much sweeter.
Great. Really appreciate it, Janine. Thank you so much for your honesty and for joining us on our channel for the first time. We thank you guys for tuning in again. Please like and
share
and subscribe. Do listen to our podcast as well. All our social media pages will be on the screen. And with that, we'd like to say goodbye from Zanzibar.
Beautiful Zanzibar.
And make that change.
Change.